Hi, it's Bailey. I'm gonna be doing a Smokey Eye tutorial tonight, and I have already started my foundation, and I use Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse because it covers everything, it keeps it all nice and cleaned up, but it also moisturizes my face. So let's begin. I'm gonna be using a reddish brown kind of purplish color and a dark brown for this one. So I usually like to start with a metallic beige-ish color for my base, and I find it always helpful to get my brushes a little wet before I put on eyeshadow because it creates a paste. And if you're going to concerts or you're going to the clubs or anything like that where you'd be hot and or sweating, it keeps it on longer, looking newer. So let's put this on. And I liked the first time put it on and then go over it with it drier. And as you can see, sorry my light is really bright, but it just barely covered, but it still looks all the way done. I usually do one eye at a time, but since I'm doing a tutorial tonight, I'm gonna do two eyes. Do them at the same pace. And I really, if you like going as high up as you want, be my guest, but I don't like that. So let's just get this other eye a-going. Do 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 do. I don't know, when one eye looks more covered than the other, I just go over it a little bit, make sure they match. And I'm gonna grab my other brush, which is just a flat tipped one. And with the corner colors, I don't get the brush wet. I just dig right into it because you want that to be easily spreadable. So I'm just gonna go around my eye socket bone, as you would say. So let's just get that all up in colored. See, some people like it pointy. I like it rounded-ish, if not boxed a little bit. And feel free to do it however you want. I just go over it a little bit, da 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 da. And see, as you can tell, it's just right over it. So let's do the other eye. This is the first tutorial I've ever made, so I'm not used to talking as I do this per se. I'm going to be going to Emily Griffith Beauty School about this time next year, as soon as I finish my other school, because my parents don't really want me to start with that right away. They want me to go off to college and experience that life, get my core classes and whatnot done. But enough about my life. Let's do the next step. Alright, I have some dark, well, not really dark, but it's like a shimmery brown color. It wasn't a tube, but tube broke, so I had to put it in this thingy. I don't know what it's called, where I got it. All I know is it was my mom's. So this makeup is quite old. So here, let's grab a different brush and clean that off a little bit. I just did my friend's makeup so that she could go to the club. That really is what inspired me to do this tonight. So I hope you guys like it. Subscribe to my channel. I'll do new videos every day. Alright, so with this one, this is a little bit more complicated. So, see this part of your eye right here? It like goes in. You're gonna take your other color, your darker color, and kind of line that lid. And you get a little bit over, just correct it. I find it extremely helpful to have your brush wet for this one, because this one's a little bit more of your toner, I guess. It makes your eyes pop, and I use this sometimes for eyeliner so that I don't use that, because we all know how quickly eyeliner comes off when you sweat. So let's just line the bottom half of my eyelid very thinly, I might add, very thin. And once you get both eyes done, see, this one's a little less done, so let's just fix that up. Alright. And then I like to sometimes auto-correct it with that beige color again, because you know you can't get it perfect every time. So you take a different brush, a dry brush, and you take it, run it just right over it, so you get it on the brush, and then you go back over it. But careful not to do that too many times, because then your brush will get that the darker color in it, and it will just mix with the lighter one, your base, and you'll just have a messy situation. Alright, now that that's blended, you're gonna take your brush that you use for your lighter color, which for me is that reddish purple brownish color I got there, and you want to blend that line right with it, so it's just welly, just camouflaged. So it just takes your eye and just makes it look great. And there you go. That's how you do that nonsense. And now to mascara. Favorite part. Okay, obviously, I have a lot of mascara. A lot of it. And I spend the most time on my eyelashes because that's what really accents your eyes. It makes them pop. I like to start with, this is Lash Blast Volume from CoverGirl. And you just take it and you just brush through your eyelashes, so it just kind of grabs all your eyelashes and like puts a little hardness on it, and it makes it a lot thinner and nicer and easier to manage, per se. I don't really like putting eyeshadow or mascara on my bottom eyelashes, just because after this I'm going to put a thin line of black on it, But see, after you put on a little bit of mascara, you take your newer mascara. Well, for me, I just take my newer mascara and go over it. And all us girls, we got a little mascara faces, just like O face. Because that totally helps us put on makeup. Especially mascara, you know. Alright. So, you get those evenly coated. I emphasize on the lashes near the corner of my eye. Because it gives that wing effect to your eyelashes. So, let's do the other one. So again, I'm going to start with the older one that's more thick, just to give it that clay kind of action, you know? So, and this is Lash Stiletto by Maybelline. And I always, when I'm using colors other than all brown, I like to use a blacker mascara. Just like all black, because it helps bring out the brown color when you use brown mascara, and it helps the colors pop if you have black mascara. Let's just, they're evenly coated. Here, now wait a minute, and I'm gonna go onto my lips while these dry. I have a shiny colored crayon from Sally's Beauty, and what I'll do is I'll line my lips. See, I have really huge lips, so it's a little bit more tedious. To do so. And make sure you emphasize your little M shape in your top lips. I'm gonna massage those in. And then I have, with red, I have a Baby Lips by Maybelline. I put that on top. And make sure it's not all up in the corners of your lips. So, and now let's go back to the mascara, shall we? So, okay, we're just going to take this and brush it through the harder eyelashes, because you don't want that clump crap. Alright, that one. And then once you brush it through, I have this Rocket Volume Express by Maybelline. And you just take this and go over the ends, because as you brush out the clumps, the tips of your eyelashes will, the mascara will kind of flake off per se. So you want to just do it right over the tops of it, because this will make your eyelashes look longer and more full. Alright, there, that one's done. So let's work on this one. Okie dokie. And that one's done. So let's just take a gander here in the not so brightish lights. There. And that is how you do a smoky eye. Thank you. And I'll do more videos. Just post your comments and tell me what you would like me to do. Thank you. And be looking fresh.